Hi, welcome to RCKicks. On today's show we're going to start dismantling the Madcap and the giveaway Falcon. So as we've both got these cars that we're going to be renovating and cleaning up, we thought we'd do them together. Shouldn't be too difficult, should it? Should be quite easy. Hopefully we won't find any broken parts, especially on the Falcon. Yeah, take them to pieces, clean them up. We've got the manuals, so we can start putting them back together then.
Yeah, shouldn't be too difficult. The only thing is I don't have a sonic cleaner. I'd like to get one. This is basically a jewellery box cleaner that you just put them in and well, you can do it by hand with a toothbrush, which is the way we're going to do it. But at some point we'll get a cleaner, proper cleaner for it. So you just dump them in and leave it, and then you don't have to worry about it. Whereas this, you've got to do it all by hand. But apart from that, yeah, fingers crossed. This one should behave itself. Hopefully there's nothing damaged. Doesn't look that way. So, yeah, okay, right. Get your screwdriver ready. On your marks, get set, go! As these are two-wheel drive cars, dismantling them is super easy and takes less than an hour. Now, fingers crossed there's nothing wrong with the Falcon. The Falcon does suffer from cracked front suspension and front bulkheads, and these can be difficult and expensive to find. The Madcap, on the other hand, is a little bit more rugged, but there is parts that are super hard to find, like front tyres. The vintage electronics will be cleaned and put back into both cars.
Okay, so the dismantling is going really well. I haven't found anything broken on mine. It's coming to pieces quite well, just needs a really good clean up. Nothing particularly, nothing broken, the arms are good, all okay.
Oh, you got some clips to do, they'll be fun.
Oh, will they?
Hopefully they'll come off alright. Yeah, they get held on by those clips. So.
Yeah, okay.
As for the Falcon, yeah, believe it or not, the only thing so far that I found on the Falcon that's broken is one of the wheel centres, and obviously they break all the time. But so far, touch wood, nothing else, no rear arms, no nothing. But I'm about to tackle the front, which we all know is the weak spot. So whether I'll find one or two slightly cracked parts that need replacing, we'll find out. Let's keep things crossed. Right, let's finish it up because I am. Both cars didn't look like they've done much heavy lifting in their lifetimes, just sat around getting dirty. Once we opened up the gearboxes, everything looked really good. There was no worn gears in both cars, so we don't have to replace any of those.
We finished dismantling the cars. They're all done, in the bags, ready to be cleaned. Just as I said that I hadn't found any broken parts, I found some, typical. So we'll put some pictures up here for you to have a look at, but some parts from the gearbox. So some parts that hold the gearbox on, some gear part mount that had split. Those little ones were off the C tree, and then we had this part as well, which was off the A tree, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got some spare parts of those little ones there, but this part we haven't got, have we?
No,
got one of those.
Haven't.
So that was off the A tree. That's an A2 piece from the Madcap. So if anyone has got an A tree, or just specifically that little part, that would be really, really useful.
Yeah, it's blown round the screws.
Yeah.
I mean, we could still use it, but it'd be nice to replace it.
Yeah.
But there's a couple on the internet in America, but they're looking at 100 quid for us to get hold of them. So being that we only want this one, we're not spending 100 quid just for this, but I'm hoping one of you guys have got one, fingers crossed. But if not, we can carry on with the build. It's a shame because look, there's no scratches on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been done up too tight and blown the three things. So oh well. That's not too bad.
No, it's not. The rest of the parts were in pretty good condition, really. A few scratches to the underside, but hopefully we'll be able to clean that up and it won't look too bad. The body actually wasn't in too bad a condition, so I've taken off the stickers there and we'll give that a clean up as well. Have got a new body, original body to put on as well, so that's that one there. So we'll be painting that up to go on it. The shocks, so we're not going to use the shocks that were on this one originally. We're going to use the ones off the Astute. So over here we've got the astute shocks. We're going to use those ones. You're going to put your high caps.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've got to juggle around a bit. I've got some high caps to go onto the astute, and then those will come off and go onto this one because obviously this kit's got friction shocks. It's a shame though because I do like the blue, but they're friction shocks, so we'll have to change them. It's a shame we couldn't make those ones blue, even though they're oil. So they look stock, but it's actually oil, so that'd be quite nice. But you don't think you can do it? Well, I suppose you could spray them, I suppose. No, we won't do that.
I don't think it's worth it, is it?
No, we won't.
No.
But apart from that, it's all right.
Yeah.
I've got some aftermarket stickers, so we'll probably save this body. I mean, it's a little bit old, but it was obviously original, so I'll clean it all up, and you'd be surprised how well it will come up, I think.
Okay.
And then you can put the... I've got some MCI decals for that.
Okay.
So not only will you have the full brand new body that's all original, but we'll have a spare one as well. Then whether we'll sell this or... It wasn't cut out that well by the look of it, but it is original, so...
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, spoiler's finished though. That's completely finished. Yeah. But yeah. The Falcon, amazingly, the only two things that had slight hairline cracks was the wheel mount, and the front upright has a tiny crack in it. Now anybody who's got a Falcon will know that that is almost impossible to find. That out of every single part on the Falcon, the only thing was there's a hairline crack in one of those and that. Now whoever put this car together put it together properly and didn't over tighten all the screws. So I'm really chuffed. I've got spare ones of these, so that's not going to be too difficult. The only thing I've got to get is a Riri body. I thought I had one, I don't, so I'll try and pick up a body for it from Team Blue Groove. And I've got some aftermarket MCI stickers, so I'll put those on as well. And I've got a few bits and pieces, so I'll try and replace some parts with some slightly nicer bits as well. So it's now back to just cleaning everything, really. But I'm glad there was nothing fundamentally stopping us from carrying on. So that's the next thing. Yeah. So we have to get our hands dirty again and scrub all the parts. Yeah.
We've got those few new parts that you've got as well with this, haven't we?
Yeah, you've got a few new parts. I mean, you got what? You got a bumper, rear bumper.
Yeah.
I'd like to. What would be really nice would be if we could find a Madcap chassis that was brand new. So if anyone knows of a Madcap chassis, let us know. I know there was one that was on eBay not that long ago, but they do go for good money. But if you've got a mint one, an unused one, drop a comment below or contact us at gavinevans@rckicks.com because we would like a mint one if possible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go clean some stuff. Now, I've cleaned up the electronics for the Falcon and I wanted to test it to make sure everything was okay, because when the car came to me, it didn't have anything. It didn't have the transmitter or anything. So I've hooked it all up, and unfortunately, it looks like the receiver, 2-channel Futaba receiver, is dead. Now, luckily, I have another one that has no aerial, but a small little stub. But if I power it up and I have the correct crystals, everything works correctly, so I'm really happy with that. So the next plan is I'm going to have to take this aerial, dismantle this, take the aerial off, see if I can take it out of here and solder it onto this one. I also tested the battery power source because the Falcon has a nice tray and it looks good. Very retro, having the battery tray sitting there. So, but this doesn't work. It's actually corroded and a part is missing, so that doesn't work. Now the car was powered directly from the mechanical speed controller, so this isn't really needed. But so I'll look around and see if I can find one of these, because I think the Falcon should come with one, but it doesn't stop the car from working. We've got to test the motor, but everything works, so fingers crossed I can take the aerial off of the broken one and fit it on this one. Right, I'm going to call it there because I have gone and splashed out and bought myself a 2-litre sonic cleaner. So all the parts are going to go in the sonic cleaner, but the sonic cleaner is not coming probably until Thursday, and it's my last day at work on Wednesday, so I've got 3 days in the office and then I'm done. So when it arrives I should be able to carry on getting everything clean, and then we'll come back and we'll do another video. So I'll call it there. Thanks very much. Please like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, head over to the Patreon page. I'll put a link down here. as well as the Facebook group. I'll put another link down here. There's lots of people talking about all the different cars. Go check that out if you haven't already. See you on the next one. Bye. Check out one of these RC Kicks videos for some more RC fun.